Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a very special Scrappy Inspiration YouTube and Instagram hop today, as we are coming to you to celebrate Kathy Feigl, I hope I'm saying that right, my dear friend, reaching 1,000 subbies. So we thought we would have a lovely hop to celebrate her, and we would each choose one of our favorite layouts to scrap lift. And here you can see up here the original, and here is my tribute to Kathy. I loved that original. I loved the sort of monochromatic. It's more in the turquoises, the monochromatic with the pops of white and black. And I decided with this one to go with something that I haven't done in a while and go more into the greens, so with the pops of black and white and the mixed media and the stamping that Kathy does. I just love this layout. It's quite different for me. It's more stamping than I've done in a long time, but I'm so happy that I got some of my stamps out and that I tried a couple of techniques with the Nicole Jones 911 printables, and I'll talk to you more about that in another video and do some of these fun little techniques with you. So I stayed fairly close in the general design to Kathy's layout. I got some white cardstock out. I matted it here on a lovely sort of limey green. And then I started with the packaging technique on my white cardstock, and I used the Don't Citron Me from Shimmers and did a little bit of packaging here, leaving some white space intentionally, a little bit of the packaging technique over in this corner to have that cluster that Kathy has. Then, to stay in the greens as opposed to the white, I went in and got my lovely Tim Holtz bubble stencil that I've been using quite a bit lately, and used the Green Envy, the beautiful Shimmers Glacier, not Shimmers, Tonic Nouveau Glacier Paste in the Green Envy, and I got that down here again, leaving some white space, doing some of it on the mist that I had in the background, but leaving some of the mist without the paste, and then putting some paste on the white so that I had a little bit of a different effect with the coloring. And I did the same thing over here. And then I went to get some stamps. And this is where I had some fun on printables and on the background. So I wanted to keep the heart theme like Kathy did. I've done it maybe a little bit differently, but I wanted to keep the heart theme. So I went into the Nicole Jones 911 printables in the 2-inch hearts and just the hearts. And I printed out the green, and I chose the colors that I found matched the best. Fussy cut out some hearts in the 2 sizes, and then decided that I wanted to grunge them up a little bit and get some stamping on them and some black on them. So I started by outlining each of the hearts in black and doing some inking on the smaller ones in black as well. So inking and outlining, and just some outlining on the larger ones. And then I got some stamps out and did some stamping on the hearts. And I really love the effect that gave. So I got this from 49 and Market out, and I got the Altenew stamp. So the Altenew stamp, I used this sort of watercolor or brush stroke, and then I used this one. Let me turn that around for you so that you can see it properly. And then I used this one from 49 and Market. And I just willy-nilly did some stamping on my larger hearts. And then I took the small heart in this from the Stamp Market that had just all these little dots on it, and I added that to these 2 stamps as well. So outlined them, got the stamping on that, got the inking on that, and then I put those aside. And then I just went a little stamp happy with the 49 and mark it. So I used this fun shape, which is sort of like just little splatters, and this little shape here. I used this text, and I used the word explore. And I did first generation stamping and second generation stamping. And this stamp in particular, I moved it around in various different ways and got that a little bit all over my page. Then took this one, first generation, second generation. I even overlapped it on itself in a couple of areas, namely down here. And you can see here, first generation, here, the second generation. And got the word explore out and stamped that in a few places as well. And I loved that background. And this is a very, very mundane photo. It's basically a hotel in Madrid, and it's the hotel that I stayed at a lot when I traveled to Madrid for business. And I did that for several years, many, many times a year. Hence the title, Home Away from Home, because from about May 1989 to 1994 or so, this was my second home as I traveled to Madrid almost on a monthly basis. The silver lining was great friends in the Protect crew, which were the lovely, lovely, lovely local agency that we used that worked with us and for us in Spain. And really, this is going to go into my career album. It's a very mundane photo, but it's something that I wanted to get in the book. And I just found that this kind of page dresses up that photo. It's going to be a nice break in my album. It's going to be a little eclectic and funky in that album. And I love it. So congratulations, Kathy. I love, love, love your channel, of course, and there is also on Kathy's channel. So if you're not coming here following the hop, and therefore you didn't start on Kathy's channel, definitely go back because she has a giveaway. There are a ton of us playing along, and we all chose different layouts. Maybe a couple of us chose the same one. I don't know. I haven't watched the videos yet because I'm pre-recording this, of course, which I'm going to do. But I'm always kind of quite amazed that it happens very, very rarely that we choose the same layout, except for Shannon. She's crafty, and we do tend to often choose the same layout when we're scrap lifting somebody, which I think is kind of fun. And I love, love, love Shannon's style, of course, as well, and her way of doing videos. So that is it from me today. Please make sure you pop on down below and follow along this fun, fun hop today. Make sure you go over and congratulate Kathy, see what her giveaway is up to, and make sure you subscribe, if you can, to everybody who is playing along today, if you haven't already. And I will see you again back here tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here with me. Thank you for all your lovely comments and your encouragement. And I will see you soon. Stay safe, my scrappy friends. Bye for now.